Dampier making his 16th straight start, down with a rebound. Jody Meeks defending Wade. The double came from Hawes. He quickly retreated, and LeBron drives in for the score on a nifty dish from Wade.
The chemistry was there from day one between D-Wade and LeBron. They looked for each other, making hard cuts to the basket.
Sixers already with 7 fast break points. Here's Wade driving baseline. 7 on the shot clock. Dampier underneath, able to put it home on Elton Brand. Eric Dampier, whose shots are few. Andre Iguodala, the 7-year veteran from Arizona. Hawes had it blocked by Dwyane Wade. And Wade was out of bounds when he tried to save it in. D-Wade with his 70th block shot this year, most among NBA guards.
Another 7-footer that he loves to block shots of. You see there, Hawes now is added to the list. While he looks at the rim.
He's got 2 threes here in the quarter tonight.
Wade's going to try to get the advantage of him at the other end by posting him up here.
There he's posting Drew Holiday up, found Dampier underneath for the dunk.
Right, that was Holiday, not Meeks, you're right.
Just the 3rd time this year. 0 for 2 in the quarter for Wade. Miller for 3. Wade gets his first score. On the offensive rebound.
You see a bunch of big guys inside, and then all of a sudden you see a hand come out of nowhere and dunk it. So is protect the ball, get good shots. That's one of the keys we talked about. You're playing against a young, athletic, impressionable team. You've got to protect the ball, get good shots, and play good half-court solid D against their half-court sets. That's how you beat a team like Philly.
10 point in tonight's postgame edition of Heat Live.
Personally, if I was the head coach of the Heat, I'd want to get a bye.
Oh, by the way, Dwyane Wade with a ferocious dunk. He's got 6 points, all in this quarter. Miami's down 12.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Points to lead by 16. The Heat have answered with 6 straight points by Dwyane Wade.
Yeah, D-Wade, after the timeout, goes right into the interior of the Philly defense. Good interior defense by Philadelphia, not allowing either LeBron or D-Wade score. It took a little while longer, but D-Wade found the opening.
A simple.
And then there was patience and persistence on the last play. He scores again. The Heat now are on a roll. And they're down 10 after being down 6. They're playing Chris Bosh at the center spot, LeBron at the power forward, so they're going with a smaller, quicker team.
Look at Wade, duck in for the deuce.
Again, defense leading the offense, as it's done all season long. So,
school in Lithonia, Georgia, into the NBA as a 2nd-round pick in 05. Look at Wade! Oh my! Flying in for the field goal and the foul.
Eric, what's happening is Wade is taking his man off the dribble, and the interior defense of Philadelphia is a little late getting over to help out. By the time they get there, he's at the rim. LeBron was out there earlier. Chris Bosh was there earlier. And so the interior defense of Philadelphia, they're not playing a good position defense before the perimeter guy for the Heat makes his move.
Spencer Hawes picking up his 2nd foul. Dwyane Wade. 5 on the shot clock as Meeks pulls up, missed it. Rebound to Wade, and 43 of the Heat's 47 points. The other 4 coming from Eric Dampier. What a screen by Howard. Dwyane Wade with a score. Wade with all 17 of his points in this quarter. And here's Juwan Howard finding Mike Miller with a shot clock at 4. Wade on the move. Tough shot, it bounces off. Wade gets it back and puts it in.
Juwan Howard doing a good job keeping that ball alive. Wade wound up with it. You know he knows what to do with it. A possible 3-point play, and then you saw it down the other end as Juwan Howard keeps it alive. D-Wade cleans it up.
Overs in his first 11 games with Miami. Dwyane Wade, a 3. Not good. And the rebound batted by Iguodala, taken back by Dwyane. Lobbing for LeBron! And that brings them out of their seats in Miami.
They're always looking for each other. When one guy has the ball, the other one makes a hard cut to the basket. They always seem to find each other. That was unfortunate for Philly. The ball happened to bounce to Dwyane Wade for his offensive rebound, but then he found LeBron cutting to the basket.
LeBron had 10 points in the first quarter. He has 10 here in the 3rd, and we still have 6:39 left in it. A cloud-piercing slam for James.
Yeah, Hawes went to help, unloaded the bottom of that basket, and James has scored the last 7 points for the Heat with that dunk.
So, 2 teams that's playing good basketball. And it's a possible first-round matchup, so it's going to have that kind of atmosphere. You know, this team is trying to continue to move up. You know, as they're getting closer and closer to Atlanta. And we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to continue to get better and put ourselves in position for the end of the year. We, you know, see where we at. So it's going to be a playoff atmosphere type of game, and I think both teams look forward to it.
Good D by Bibby that time.
Wade with a hesitation dribble, now fires and hits.
Good J. Joel was also there to help Bibby earlier.
Ends the 11-0 run by LeBron. Dwyane Wade with 21.
Neutralize their bench. I would say the Heat are failing at that right now. 32-3.
Bosh underneath with a two-handed dunk. 18 points for Chris Bosh.
Dwyane Wade with a 7th assist. He's got 21 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Great look and delivery by Wade.
2% in this game. Here's Miller. That's short. He gets his own rebound. Wade will try a three. Kaboom.
Yeah, the Heat were fortunate that time. The defender fell down on Miller's miss and allowed him to get the rebound, get 3 second chance points there.
Down to Eddie House with 8:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, LeBron back in the game now at power forward.
Wade zigzagging for the score and the foul.
Man, how many times have we seen that from D. Wade? He starts his move to the middle, cuts back to the left, uses his right hand to get under the defender and draws the foul.
Prettiest off the dribble driver in basketball. Nobody can do this.
There it is again. They think he's going to go right. He crosses over, a la Tim Hardaway, who's at the game tonight. And then he comes back and scoops it under the defender.
Elton Brand, who hit Wade on the arm, picking up his 4th foul. He the free throw line in his 6th attempt. Here's Turner. Nice bounce pass off the drive. Blocked by Dwyane Wade from behind. He blocked the shot of Thaddeus Young.
Best shot blocking guard in the NBA the last 8 years. And he finishes at the other end. That was all D. Wade.
28 for Wade. He's tied the game at 90. Wade with the last 4 points. And once again, in the Heat's house, they are up and out of their seats.
And Eric, the Sixers will be in the penalty with their next foul. So if the Heat hit their free throws, they got a good chance of winning this game. You see Wade with the block shot. He's going to score at the other end. The Heat on a 7-0 run since LeBron James came back into the game at the 9:03 mark after the timeout. You watch
Jason Jackson and Tony Fiorentino and the Sun Sports Crew. I'm Eric Reed. There's Wade. Dwyane Wade, 9 points in the fourth quarter. Wade and James both have 30 in a game for the 5th time this year. Miami. Wade on the move. Oh, that's gorgeous. A 3-point opportunity for the incredible Dwyane Wade.
Eric, this is why the Heat fans have hope that the Heat will do well in the playoffs, because they got guys that can explode in certain quarters. Wade took over the 2nd quarter. LeBron took over the 3rd. Now Wade's taking over the 4th. And, you know, they basically have a very good stellar defense, good half-court defense. As long as they're protecting the ball and taking good shots at one end, making opponents play half-court offense, they'd have one of the best defenses in the NBA.
That's a great graphic. 2 points for Wade in the 1st and 3rd quarters combined, and 30 in the 2nd and 4th. That foul on Dwyane Wade, 3rd on Miami in the 4th quarter, which has 4.5 minutes left. Loose ball. It's Eddie House finding Dwyane. There he goes.
Dwyane Wade knocked that away, Eric. Doing it at both ends of the floor. He should get credit for that steal. Leads to the dunk at the other end. Dwyane Wade taking over the game like you know he can.
14 points in the 4th quarter for Wade. A 35-point game for Dwyane Wade.
Watch him knock this away. Eddie House gets it to Wade. He comes down and throws it down. The Heat have an 8-point lead late in the game.
Of Miami's 47 rebounds, Bosh, Wade, and James. The hook by Young is short, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Miami with 2:29 remaining in the 4th. Tonight's Miller Lite taste greatness moments. How about the 4th quarter for Dwyane Wade? A 15-point 4th quarter, 16-point 4th quarter.
And D. Wade's only 2 assists away from a triple-double tonight. Had one, as I mentioned earlier, in Charlotte. LeBron's got 3 of them this year. And D. Wade just took over the game in the 4th quarter like you know he can. Looked like the finals against Dallas for a while there.
Dwyane Wade with a 19-point 2nd quarter. and repelling a very formidable Philadelphia team tonight. Dwyane Wade with his third steal, racing ahead of Iguodala. Your finishing touch.
LeBron James with the good defense. Wade with the finish. Wade with 39.
18 in the fourth.